dust has settled since that Cambridge game. Bit of disappointment all round and still lingering a little bit, I can imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I think the break has probably come at a good time for us over the last couple of days, giving us a good chance to reflect on what's been, a difficult block of games, difficult run of results for us. So yeah, it's definitely lingering, but it's promoted some real deep, sort of honest conversations between the players, between the coaches, and then across the two. So we're hoping we can bring the outcomes of those conversations into the next couple of weeks.
Like I say, on to those next few weeks, and a big challenge, as you say. We changed competitions. The Premiership Rugby Cup's obviously an exciting one for Championship clubs. There's a bit of a spring in the step around the place today. We changed the scenery as well here in Penryn, and we build towards 2 high-profile fixtures.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, for the guys, it's an opportunity to test themselves against Premiership outfits. 2 difficult games back to back, which is going to be a challenge for us and a challenge for the squad. But for them, look, they want to put their best foot forward, individually with their own performance, and obviously collectively with the set piece. How we finish off our opportunities, how we manage our discipline, and as I've said already, how we manage those learnings that we've had from the last couple of weeks. And then really it's just trying to build our game and help us improve going back in then to the next game of championship fixture or round of championship fixtures, where we need to continue to improve our performance.
We've obviously released an injury update in the last few days, and unfortunately some more injury woes in the shape of Alex Everett. Time of recording now, the team hasn't been finalised, but some able deputies in their place and depth within this squad to hopefully see us over the line in some of these fixtures.
Yeah, look, we've had a hell of a run of injuries over the last couple of weeks. Obviously, going back to losing your captain in the first game, we had a couple of concussions, we had a couple of very varied injuries over the last couple of rounds. So it's challenging the leadership within the group. It's definitely asking a couple of the younger boys to demonstrate their leadership skills, step up, whether that's how they speak or manage the group during the week, or it's obviously how they perform on the weekend. So it's definitely challenging us, it's definitely challenging our weekly process and how we flow. But as you say, there's some new young guys and some guys that have been coming off the bench and potentially missed out on selection the last couple of weeks. They're going to get the opportunity now to get involved and try and have their stamp on the game.
Chiefs, the opponents first, then a club we have a great relationship with and have been hugely successful over the past decade or so. They too have another start they've wanted this season, so they'll probably be targeting this competition to get some much needed momentum into their programme, no doubt.
Yeah, but both of us chasing results, really. Both our own individual competitions, but we're both chasing results. We're both coming out on the wrong side of a couple of games where we could have won. But look, as you say, we've had a really good history with them over the last couple of years. We had a really good outing against them in pre-season. I know the guys really enjoyed that in front of a big crowd. So we took a lot of learnings from that game as well, and particularly around how we needed to be better back then. So we're going to take a couple of those learnings into this week. Obviously look back at, we've played them in the Premiership Cup in the past and what that's looked like. But really, a lot of the focus this week is going to be on us. It has to be after how the last couple of weeks have gone for us. So it's really about making sure that we don't just take the learnings, but we act on them. We start implementing some of those. And then look, at the end of the day, it's what kind of performance can we put together on Friday night.
Just finally, well on the way to a sellout, and maybe even sold out by the time we release this interview. An electric atmosphere and waiting at the Mene, and we're all looking forward to Friday so much, aren't we?
Yeah, look, the fans mean so much to us, and it's something that we speak about a lot in camp, a hell of a lot in camp, about how do we make the fans proud, how do we represent the team, the badge, the crest as well as we can. So for us to get, hopefully a sellout crowd, it means so much to the boys, whether it's the local guys, the guys who just come into the club. It means a hell of a lot to them and to us as coaches. So all we want to do in any game we go out in is to win. So that's what all of our training is going to be aimed towards this week, trying to get the result in front of a sellout crowd at home.